Back, they heard a lot of complaints from citizens, and now the Austin City Council is looking for answers.
The council is scheduled to hear from the Austin Energy General Manager about last week's rolling blackout. Someone wants answers. Our city reporter Reagan Hackleman joins us live from City Hall with more. Hi, Reagan.
Howdy, guys. Well, he ended his meeting with the city council here about 20 minutes ago. He spent about 30 to 45 minutes actually answering questions from the city council members. He then had a press conference. During that press conference, the big thing that he really wanted to get across was the fact that, in his opinion, the state was incredibly close last Wednesday to actually suffering a complete blackout. Now, during his presentation to the city council, he basically simply went over the status of the grid now, and then he also went over the timeline of what happened last week. He basically said at 5:43 a.m. early last Wednesday morning, the Electrical Reliability Council of Texas ordered Austin Energy to start shedding power. That is also known as rolling blackouts. Now, here in Austin, Austin Energy was responsible for shedding about 4% of the total energy needed across the state. Now, here in Austin, there are 380 circuits, but only 48 of those, or about 20% of Austin Energy customers, actually had to suffer through those rolling blackouts. The rest of the circuits are exempt from the rolling blackouts. According to Austin Energy, those exempt circuits include hospitals, nursing facilities, water and sewage facilities, the airport, public safety centers, including military centers, jails, and the 911 center, and media broadcasting centers. Now, Austin Energy says they did make some mistakes during the blackouts, and they will look to make some changes in the future. They will also look over their load shedding plan in the future, and they will also look over their communications plan in the future. Now, just in case you were wondering, this is the third time in the last 30 years that there have been rolling blackouts in the city of Austin. The first one was back in December of 1989. The other one was back in April of 2006. Another interesting point that Mr. Weiss started talking about was customers here in town that can have contracts with the city of Austin that basically allow the city to cut their power off whenever they need to start shedding some power. If they were to do that, it would cost the city some money, and they would also have to find a way to incorporate that into the grid. He says that is a possibility, but he says that is something that will take a few years to look over. Reporting live from City Hall, Reagan Hackleman, KXAN Austin News.